Activision is looking to refund the base game purchases of people that picked up Guitar Hero Live in the last year or so of its lifespan. The company has rolled out a voluntary refund program that aims to issue refunds to those players that picked up the game after December 1st.
2017
No reason for this particular cutoff date or the refunds themselves is given, but the refund offer comes just months after Guitar Hero TV, the service that gradually cycled no playable songs in the game, was shut down for good. That feature was officially sunset on December 1st, 2018 after roughly 3 years of punt running. Guitar Hero Live players still have access to any of the songs that were offered as on-demand titles. But Guitar Hero TV was the primary way Activision brought new content into the game and worked as much of an ever-rotating playlist of content than a traditional DLC model. With that live service sunset, any of the hundreds of songs offered during GHTV's lifetime are completely inaccessible. Even before the official shutdown, no songs had stopped appearing on the service, and the studio behind the game, Freestyle Games, itself suffered layoffs before being essentially picked up and rebranded by Ubisoft as Ubisoft Limited. In this DD 2011 talk, Valve's Mike Ambinder explores how the company is making use of biofeedback, the measurement, display, analysis, modification, manipulation, and response of psychological signals to both explore new avenues of gameplay and improve in-house playtesting processes. Using Valve's Outportal tool, Left 4 Dead 2, and Swarm as examples, Ambinder explains how the studio measured players' skin conductance response, heart rate, and eye movements to design titles that effectively toy with players' psychological limits. It was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, GHTV Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent game developers conference events, and the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via the DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office or company by contacting staff via the GHTV Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact DD Vault technical support. Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Game Design Deep Dive is an ongoing Gamasutra series with the goal of shedding light on specific design features or mechanics within a video game, in order to show how seemingly simple, fundamental design decisions are not really that simple at all. Check out earlier installments on the unique touchscreen control, Ophelix, and on the plant growing mechanics of Grow Home. Also, do not miss this developer-minded looks at the tutorial system in Rogue Legacy and Amnesia's Sanity Meter from our ever-growing deep dive archive. I am a game designer with 40 years industry experience and led positions on many AAA titles on a wide variety of genres, including third-person action-adventure games, film licenses, racing games, first-person shooters, platformers, and simulation games. Most recently, I was the lead designer on Alien Isolation, which released October of last year, and is still scaring people. According to my Twitter feed, I have often answered questions on the game systems, the choice of crafting approach, the level design, and of course, the alien itself. Of all the systems, entities, mechanics, and designs that have made alien isolations a can immersive game, one mechanic often causes a big reaction from people, and as mundane as it sounds, it is the save system. Who would have thought that such a choice would trigger such passionate reactions from players around the world? It turns out, if you get even a simple mechanic right, you can trigger exactly that. The save system in Alien Isolation took a rather drastic, and some would say old-school, approach to saving. We have no soft saves, or checkpoints in the game. The only way of saving is to locate a terminal in the world, put in your access card, wait for the systems in the fictional machine to warm up, and then wait for the 3 simple lights to blink off, all the while knowing that you could be killed at any moment. When we first approached the save system, we had the usual checkpoints and menu-based saves. We looked at the games we were all playing, and spent some time balancing when the saves occur and how often. Like any development team, we all play a lot of games and each have our favorites. Often our decisions and choices are colored by the games we played, and our own personal preferences. On this occasion, I was set on using a checkpoint system, with hard saves every now and then. For me, it worked in games like the Dead Space series, Metroid games, and BioShock, and was a simple system to understand. However, sometimes, simple to understand is not the right approach when you are making a game that is designed from its core to terrify and put people on edge. One of my favorite game mechanics of all time is the active reload system from Gears of War. I was fortunate enough to meet his inventor, one Clifford Michael Blashinsky, at an event we were both working at a few years back. I asked him if he had invented it, and he confirmed it was him, and he added how surprised he was that other games had not copied it. After a good chat, where we went through games that could have used it, we went our separate ways. The reason I like this mechanic so much is that it added a huge level of emotion to a previously simple interaction. Pressing a don't reload was a staple of many games. It became an annoyance rather than an interaction. In some cases, the most emotional thing you could get from it was that man's click, aim, fire, and then nothing, aside from the realization that you have an empty clip. With the active reload system, if you perfected the timing, you did more damage and got a faster reload. Damn, I am good, you would think, as a satisfying glow appeared on your ammo and you were able to start mowing down the locust clicker. The flip side is the feeling of dread as you messed it up, a jammed weapon, a longer reload, a lost chance at bonus damage. It was risk versus reward in the simplest form, and it worked a treat. The question I found myself asking was, could a simple interaction like saving trigger such emotion? Now, I would love to say that it was all my idea, and that this was the plan all along. But alas, it was not. During development, one of our designers, our senior, by the name of Simon Adams, came to me with a pitch for a manual save system. I said no many times. What we have is fine. It seemed to me like too much change, a hassle, and a lot of work on a game environment. We would have to place terminals everywhere, change the art for the affected areas, and change the code for the save system. Then there was the alien. For those who have not played the game, and do not already know, our alien is systematic. It is an entity that works under its own logic, hunting for signs of the player, other humans on board, and anything it can kill. It adapts to the player's movement, choices, weapons, and makes some interesting design possible. It was the question of what to do with the alien. When we saved that, raised the debate of save points again. When I get to a soft checkpoint, and the alien is about to kill me, what happens when I come back in? Is he still there? We had two clear options. One option meant not doing anything, which would trigger an infinite loop of dying and respawning. The other option was to remove the alien on the load.